The last time Spain won the Euros in 2012, it was thanks to players like Gavi, Andres Iniesta, Sergio Ramos, Gerard Piqué, Iker Casillas, Sergio Busquets, Xabi Alonso and Jordi Alba. These legends from Real Madrid and Barcelona set aside their rivalries to form a powerful team. This team achieved the unprecedented feature of winning 3 major tournaments in a row: Euro 2008, the 2010 World Cup and Euro 2012. Today, La Roja stands alone as 4-time European champions and the only team to win 6 or more games in a Euro tournament. They boast the oldest player ever to win the tournament, Jesus Navas, and the youngest player to play, assist and even score, Lamine Yamal. Since the early 2000s, Spain's national team and even club football has succeeded in every major European final they've contested. They were the top scorers in the tournament in 2024 and defeated other European World Cup winners such as England, Germany, France and Italy. No nation has won more European championships than Spain, and they currently hold the titles in both the Euros and national leagues across the men's and women's level. In addition, even players like Pedri has only suffered 1 defeat in 81 matches for club and country. This time in 2024 it's different because this Spain team lacked superstar status. Yamal became the youngest ever player to feature in a European Championship finals at 17, and potentially even one day might surpass Pele's record of 17 years and 249 days. Yamal either had a shot or created a chance following a ball carry-on 15 occasions at Euro 2024, which was at least 4 times more than anyone else. Meanwhile, at the ages of 22 and 2 days, Williams became the second youngest player to score in the Euros final, with his goal 69 seconds into the second half, the earliest second half goal a Euro final has ever seen. Williams posted a higher expected assist total, more than any other player at the tournament, of 2.06. Yamal was second at 2.01. However, it's noteworthy that the sub-bench such as Martin Zubidini enabled Spain to remain strong, and players like Dani Carvajal, even in his 30s, remains exceptional. However, if you compare this team in 2012 in a combined 11 game, the 2012 team would clearly come out on top. Spain's Euro 2024 triumph is a victory for a philosophy and a style rather than players and individuals. Johan Cruyff used to say that Plan B was simply having more faith in Plan A and executing it better. That's exactly what Spain did, winning all 7 of their matches with 6 victories sealed before the 90th minute. This achievement is unprecedented in Euro history. In men's major tournament history, only Brazil in 2002 accomplished this, with their team featuring Ronaldo, Rivaldo and Ronaldinho. The only women's team to do this was the US at the 2019 World Cup. Spain set up their formation in a 4-3-3, which often shifted into a 4-2-3-1 when they had possession, which was most of the time. They played a possession and pressing game and weren't afraid to use their talented young wingers such as Yamal and Williams for direct attacks when the opportunities arose. Spain was not just the most entertaining team to watch at Euro 24, they were also the highest scorers, the best pressers and the most cohesive football team by a significant margin. Whilst other teams appeared disjointed or had inconsistencies in performances and individualities, Spain's gameplay clicked seamlessly. By the way, if you are enjoying this video and want to delve deeper into sports research, please hit the subscribe button below for more amazing content. My goal this year is to build an audience to support these videos, and you can help this for free by clicking the subscribe button below. Spain scored an impressive 15 goals in Euro 2024, which was 4 more than any other team in the tournament. They also led in non-penalty goals per game with an average of 2.1. Additionally, Spain was top the charts for expected goals with 13 and exceeded expectations by 2 goals on average every game. In terms of defensive prowess, Spain dominated with 76 regains within 40 metres of the opposition goal line. They averaged 10.0 regains per game, second only to Croatia, who only played in the tournament group stage. Spain also led in turnovers that directly led to shots, which was 15, and average goals of 2. This approach represented a clear idea and identity brought together by the manager Luis de la Fuente, a long-time member of the Spanish Football Association. De la Fuente, who's spent over a decade working with various age groups, is like a dedicated bureaucrat who rises to the top position after years of civil service. In fact, De la Fuente had a long history with these players. Rodri, Moreno and Simon were also part of De La Fuente's under-19s team that won the Euros in 2015. De La Fuente also led Spain's Olympic team to a silver medal in Tokyo in 2021. Key players from that squad included Marcus Cucurella, Moreno, Pedri, who was injured for the final, as well as Elmo. Make no mistake, these were his players, this was his group, and they played in a way despite his dorky substitute teacher appearance. Spain spent a high proportion of their game leading, which was 55%, than any other team at Euro 2024, which is pretty incredible given that the players played 7 games. So it's fitting that they end the tournament as winners. After the semi-final, they became the first team ever to win 6 games consistently at European Championships, and they went on to win a 7th in the final. They had a clear idea and unwavering faith. The average age of the starting lineup against England was 27 years old, not including that the injured Pedri, aged 21, and the absent Gavi, aged 19, both recognised as their Premier midfield talents in Europe, were injured. Both Pedri and Gavi are expected to continue to improve Spain's squad in the future, a sentiment shared by wingers Yamal and Williams. Yamal and Williams symbolises the new face of Spain. Their dynamic play on the wings contrasts sharply with the patient passing styles of past Spain's teams, providing a significant attacking spark. Culturally, they also represent diversity. Williams born in Pamplona to a Ghanaian parents, and Yamal born in Catalonia to a mother from Guinea and a father from Morocco. This Spain team showcases diversity in footballing terms as well. Unlike in the past, where the national team was primarily composed of players from a few clubs, their starting 11 against England represented 10 different clubs spanning from 5 leagues: La Liga, Premier League, Ligue 1, Bundesliga, and the Saudi Pro League. In 2010 and 2012, by contrast, Spain's starting lineup in the final featured players from 4 different clubs. In the final of 2010, every player in the starting lineup played in La Liga. 6 of them were from Barcelona. This year, in 2024, there's been a notable absence of similarity amongst the players. None of the 10 outfield players who started against England represented the same club. Spain staged a comeback against Georgia and France, and they had to reclaim leads against Germany and England. Their victory over Germany came in the 119th minute, whilst against England it was sealed in the 86th minute. Such wins demand both skill, technique and talent, as well as what they say, cojones. Looking ahead in 2026, Spain faced the task of refreshing several key players. Their veteran right back, Dani Carvajal, will be 32, with Jesus Navas, his backup in Germany, already 38. Up front, Morata will be 31, and they will have a central midfield duo of Ruiz and Rodri, who will both turn 30 during the next World Cup. For other nations, however, the outlook might not be so bright beyond these challenges. Yamal will still be a teenager in 2026, Williams will be 24, and Olmo will only be 28. The emerging talents of Pedri and Gavi, along with Zubamendi's impressive performances, add further strength to Spain's lineup. Spain has often been at the forefront of football's evolution in recent decades. Their dominance with tiki-taka style in 2010 and 2012 appeared revolutionary at the time. Now they blend technical mastery with increased urgency, speed and adventure. This summer, their consistency and style were unmatched by any other country. It's premature to claim that this Spain team might surpass their previous trophy-winning squads. Matching their achievements on the golden generation would require winning the next 2 tournaments. Nonetheless, this new Spain is carving its own path, demonstrating a cohesion and determination that makes them a formidable opponent. They are a force that are not easily to be stopped. Thank you for watching this video. Please remember to click the subscribe button below to stay updated with more great free content on sports research.